6 Minute English
from bbclearningenglish.com.
Hello, this is 6 Minute English from BBC Learning English. I'm Neil.
And I'm Becca.
Cycling is a popular activity in Britain.
Yes, this year, sales of bicycles, or bikes as they're usually called, are up in Britain. Many people choose cycling because it's good for their health and the environment. And electric bikes are making cycling accessible to more people, including older people.
In this episode, we'll visit two countries, one with a long history of cycling and another where it's just getting started. And as usual, we'll be learning some useful new words and phrases. And remember, you'll find all the vocabulary from this episode on our website, bbclearningenglish.com.
But first, Neil, I have a question about a country that's world famous for its bikes, the Netherlands, also often referred to as Holland. The Netherlands cycle network spreads over 95,000 miles, and there are more bikes in the country than its 18 million citizens. So, roughly speaking, how many bikes are there in the Netherlands? Is it A, 20 million, B, 24 million, or C, 34 million?
Well, I'm going to say C, 34 million.
Well, we'll reveal the correct answer later in the programme. Staying in the Netherlands, let's hear from Meredith Glaser, CEO of Amsterdam's Urban Cycling Institution. Here, Meredith tells BBC World Service programme The Inquiry more about Dutch people's love of cycling.
The bicycle is deeply ingrained into Dutch culture, but the rise of cycling started in the industrial era when bicycle manufacturing took off. And it went from a toy for rich people to an everyday tool for transportation. And this was a really important milestone for cycling in the Netherlands.
Cycling is deeply ingrained into Dutch culture. Deeply ingrained are two words that go together commonly, and it means something that's firmly established within a person or culture and unlikely to change.
During the 1890s, bike manufacturing took off in the Netherlands. Take off is a phrasal verb meaning to suddenly become popular or successful. Certain brands became symbols of a new, comfortable style of bike. New factories made bikes cheaper to buy. This was a milestone for cycling in the Netherlands. A milestone is an important event in someone's life or in the development of something.
Our second destination is better known for cars than bicycles, the United Arab Emirates, or UAE. UAE is hoping cycling could be a greener way for visitors to explore tourist attractions in cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Transport consultant Martin Tillman, who lives in the Gulf region, explained more to BBC World Service programme The Inquiry.
We also have quality of life and livability. All the cities in the Gulf are very competitive, and they would love to be ranked very high in those global rankings. And cycling is seen as part of that quality of life solution.
Gulf cities like Dubai want a reputation as places with a good quality of life. The phrase quality of life refers to someone's level of enjoyment, comfort, and health when living in a particular place. It's a measure of a person's overall well-being.
Gulf cities are also interested in livability, the degree to which somewhere is a pleasant place to live. Cycling is good for mental as well as physical health, and Dubai's town planners are hoping the 600 kilometres of cycle tracks already built will make the city more attractive to live in.
Of course, there are big differences between the Netherlands and UAE. The temperature, for one, which in Dubai regularly hits 45 degrees Celsius. Martin told BBC World Service's The Inquiry that Dubai is studying countries like the Netherlands, not to copy them, but to discover what works.
It's certainly not a copy and paste of what is good in Holland or Denmark, but the key is that we're looking for the principles.
Cycling in UAE isn't a copy and paste of cycling in Holland. Martin uses the phrase a copy and paste to mean an exact copy of something which is moved and put somewhere else. Dubai can't simply copy the Netherlands, and a range of measures, including water stations and shaded rest areas, have been created for cycling in the heat.
Cycling isn't the perfect solution for everyone, everywhere, But in some places, it can be a popular and green alternative.
Yes, just look at the Netherlands. And that reminds me of your question, Becca.
Yes, I asked you roughly how many bikes are there in the Netherlands?
I said 34 million. Was I right?
There are certainly a lot of bikes in the Netherlands. However, there are only roughly 24 million bikes.
Only? That's still quite a lot.
Right. Let's recap the vocabulary we've learnt, starting with deeply ingrained, a combination of words meaning well established and unlikely to change.
If something takes off, it suddenly becomes popular or successful.
A milestone is an important event in the development of something or someone.
Quality of life describes a person's well-being in terms of their level of enjoyment, comfort, and health.
The noun livability means the degree to which a place is pleasant to live in.
And finally, a copy and paste is an exact copy of something which is then moved and put somewhere else. Once again, our 6 minutes are up, but remember you can find a transcript and a worksheet and a quiz all over on our website at bbclearningenglish.com. Goodbye for now.
Bye!
6 Minute English.
From bbclearningenglish.com.